We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin from your Altoona Public Library. I'm Dave reporting. Marauding gangs of heavily armed immigrant workers are terrorizing entire counties in Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Illinois, prompting calls for martial law in those Midwestern states. The violence has caused locals to take up arms in self-defense. With hyperinflation and never-before-seen gas prices, officials are now fearing the breakdown of civil order. This has got to be the biggest tragedy since 9/11. These incredible developments all spring from a two-book series available at your Altoona Public Library, Daemon and Freedom, both by Daniel Suarez. In Book 1, Daemon, a computer gaming genius who heads Cyberstorm Entertainment dies, but it doesn't stop him from unleashing an all-out cyber war on humanity. He is assisted by super-intelligent human beings who help him carry out this scheme from beyond the grave. In Book 2, Freedom, there are bots which roam the internet and drain assets of the super mega corporations, but most fearsome are the Razorbacks, a virtually indestructible slicing and dicing machine which can eliminate any human that stands in the way of the dark net. I really enjoyed Freedom, the second book, because of the great philosophical arguments that the author puts forth, but also there's an Iowa farmer featured prominently as one of the characters. One more thing, there's a description of a vast tent city of desperately poor people located right outside Des Moines, which I calculated to be near the East Mixmaster. I really found that angle quite fascinating. My favorite passage is from the book Freedom, and it's this great monologue by one of the characters. He says, "Democracy is a rare thing. You hear how democracies are all over the place, but it really isn't true. They call it democracy, they use the vocabulary, the props, but it's theater. What your founding fathers did was the real thing. But the problem with democracies is they're hard to maintain, especially in the face of high technology. How do you preserve your freedom when the powerful can use software bots to detect dissent and deploy drone aircraft to take out troublemakers? Human beings are increasingly unnecessary to wield power in the modern world." Neo-feudalism. He goes on to say, "We return to feudalism. Landless serfs in a permanent ruling class. Just look at the fortified, upscale neighborhoods now being built with their own private security firms. It's neo-feudalism, man." And so, if you want to see what happens when high technology falls into the hands of low people, read Daemon and Freedom, both by Daniel Suarez. That's the way it is at your Altoona Public Library. Thank you.